We're going to explain the Node.js deprecation warning. DEP0111 Deprecation Warning. Accessing process.binding, http_parser, is deprecated. This warning pops up because you're directly using process.binding, http_parser, a low-level Node.js internal API. Directly accessing this is discouraged because it's an implementation detail that might change without notice, breaking your code in future Node.js versions. This makes your code less portable and harder to maintain. The core issue is that your code relies on internal Node.js workings, instead of using the officially supported and stable APIs. There's no need to ever use this function directly in your applications. 1. Understanding the problem. The process.binding function provides access to Node.js internal C++ bindings. While tempting to use for performance optimization or accessing very specific features, it's risky. http_parser specifically handles HTTP parsing, and using it directly bypasses the standard Node.js HTTP modules, making your code fragile and difficult to debug. The deprecation warning is Node.js telling you to stop doing this because it might be removed or change behavior unexpectedly, causing unexpected crashes or incorrect functionality. 2. Identifying the culprit. Find where in your code process.binding, http_parser, is being used. This likely involves searching your project files for this exact string. Your IDE's search functionality will be helpful here. Once you've located the problematic code section, it's time to refactor it. 3. The solution. Using the official HTTP modules, Node.js provides robust and well-supported modules for handling HTTP requests and responses, HTTPs and HTTPS. These modules abstract away the complexities of HTTP parsing, providing a much cleaner and safer interface. Instead of directly manipulating the http_parser binding, use the methods provided by these modules. For example, if you're creating a custom HTTP server, use http.createServer instead of attempting to handle parsing yourself. Similarly, for making HTTP requests, use https.request, or modules like Axios or NodeFetch, which build upon the core Node.js HTTP modules. These higher-level APIs handle all the low-level details, including parsing. 4. Refactoring your code. This is the crucial step. Replace the process.binding, http_parser, call with the appropriate methods from the HTTP or HTTPS modules. This might involve restructuring parts of your code to utilize the provided functions for request handling, response sending, and other HTTP-related operations. Carefully examine the functionality your original code performed and ensure the replacement code provides identical functionality, but using the standard and safer methods. 5. Testing thoroughly. After refactoring, thoroughly test your code to ensure that the changes haven't introduced any bugs or unexpected behavior. Test edge cases, error handling, and different types of HTTP requests to verify everything works as expected. This step is critical to ensure your application remains stable and reliable. By following these steps, you can effectively address the DEP0111 deprecation warning and make your Node.js code more robust, maintainable, and future-proof. Remember, always prioritize using the officially supported APIs over accessing internal